Hey friends, it's Odie of Odie and Rosie's Adventures, and today we're making candy pecans to give for our Christmas presents to our friends. Now, I know this handwriting isn't the best, but this is what we use. And then right here it should be 3/4 cup of sugar. That says beat egg white until foamy. And so we do this every year and give it to our friends that we work with. And so I've already got a batch, 2 batches in the oven, and these are some of our things that we're using. Eggs are so high, and I had given a lot of my eggs away, and I don't want to waste the yolk, so I found these real egg whites at the Heed, and I checked the ingredients on them. Let's see, right here, and it just says egg whites. So because I don't see anything else in it, I bought it, and we're using that. We're going to see how that turns out. That way I don't have to waste my good eggs, my egg yolks and stuff, but that's what we're doing. So right now, we are, I've got 2 batches in. I've got the 4 cups of pecans ready, and I'll mix up my egg yolk and pour that over the pecans. We don't really like to do it too far ahead of time. We found it kind of makes it, I don't know, soggy maybe, if we just leave them and wait. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it was in our mind. So that's what we're doing. I'll let you take a peek. We've got the oven on at 300, excuse our oven, and there they are, cooking away. And every year our folks just rave over this, and they're like, when are we gonna get them? So obviously they're good, and they're usually ate up by the time we leave for that day. All right, so we'll turn this off for now. I put this batch in, and now we have to, every 10 minutes we have to stir these. So I'm gonna give them a good stir. Stir them up real good. This just kind of keeps them from getting burnt. On the bottom, it lets everything heat up evenly. You don't have to do it, you know, all day. This will be you can tell the difference in the consistency. These are still quite wet, and they have only been in there 10 minutes, whereas that other's been in there 20. So we leave them in for 30 minutes. And so, hard to hold the pan better. But we'll give them a good stir and slide it back in. Oop, drop some. Rosie's not gonna like that. And we're counting down. This timer is for the first batch, so we will wait. Okay, so I got my first batch out. They've been cooling now for about 5 minutes, and I need the pan, so I'm gonna take them and pour them in this pan that hadn't been in the oven, and let them finish cooling that way. And this may not be the best thing, but this is the way I do it, and I'm sure you can come up with a better way and all, but there's our pecans. Now I'll let those finish cooling some more before we start bagging. And now I have my pan ready for my next batch, and I have the second batch in here. They like about little more than 3.5 minutes. So I've got my third batch mixed up, and you can see they look yummy just mixed up. All right, we'll let them keep cooking, and I'll pour this batch up into my my cooking pan, and we'll go from there. I don't use any big technique or fancy anything. Nothing fancy about us here. Give them a good little shake. Spread them out. Kind of get them spread out a little bit. There's probably better pans. This is what we have. This is what we use. It works best for us. We don't do this probably once a year. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is, so I can kind of keep myself knowing when I've got stuff coming up, is when this gets down and the beeper goes off, that other batch is ready to come out, and then I'll stick this one in. It just kind of helps me keep up with how much time there is, and I don't get messed up that way. While I'm waiting, I tasted, you know, you got to taste your food. And so I tasted one of these that are ready. They're perfect. Sometimes it depends on how your oven cooks. You may have to leave them in there longer or shorter. You don't want them to burn, and you just want to make sure that you got a good. Right, so far these are our little bags, and I'm letting them cool off before I zip them up. It looks like they worked out. They got 2 cups each in them, and I have one more batch here, so this will be 3 more bags, and then I have a batch in the oven, so that'll be 6 more to come out, and then they'll be ready to give our friends. So these are great. They taste good. They don't take long. So if you need a little gift, now I won't lie, the pecans are expensive. So I think I went to Sam's and bought them. We couldn't find any that were fresh off the trees, and we bought pecans at Sam's right here, 2-pound bag. They were 14 something, pretty high. And a year ago we paid 12 something. So, you know, they're okay. We picked the bad ones out, but that's all we could get. We were late. We should have shopped around and we didn't. But okay, so I hope you like this recipe, and I'll post it in the link below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We're slow getting stuff up, but each day we're trying to get new things, and we would love for you to comment and critique if you want, and whatever you feel like telling me. Maybe you got some good tips, and maybe you can share some other things. All right, you guys have a good night.